Oh, yeah. Can you dig it? Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. It's Wednesday night. Untethered Live Chill Stream. I'm your host, Jake Johnson, and tonight we're going to get into the wild and crazy, the nifty, we're going to get into it. I don't know what that means, but something. We're going to do something, even if it's wrong. How you doing? How you feeling out there in the winter wonderland of 2025? The winter storm adieu. Part 2, if you will. It is white outside my house. It was 70 degrees yesterday. Today, snow on the ground. You're welcome. Global warming. I think Elon Musk is at fault. He probably did it. Amanda says, hi, Untethered Live family. Happy to see y'all. Happy hump day, camel. Brr, it's cold out there. Hey, baby, it's cold outside. Take your clothes off. Jake, how are you tonight? Shivery. Shiver me timbers. Blow me down. Sounds like a party. Amanda's speaking in hieroglyphics, winter hieroglyphics, and she says, oh, I forgot. The worm, LOL. Is that a worm or a sock? It's a socky worm, a wormy sock? I don't know what that is. Can you dig it? Yes, I can. Bill Bennett's here. He says, hello, guys. I hope all is well. Not here. My house is falling down. Roof leaks. But I'm rich in family and alive. I hear you, Bill. My house is also falling down. My roof doesn't leak, but my floors are crap, and I'm working on those. But I hear you, buddy. I'm with you on that. I know how it feels. How are you doing, sir? How's your family? Oh, Batshit Crazy Chunk comes in hot with a $1 super chat. Thank you, Batshit Crazy. How are you, sir? Good to see you, and thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Much needed. That'll go right to my bathroom floor. I appreciate that. Amanda says, Bill, you get the gold star for being here first. Congratulations. It looks good on you, sir. And Amanda says, hi, by the way. And oh, no, man, sorry to hear that. BH has already got a message deleted. We don't tolerate that around here, BH. Calm down. And Amanda says, BH, take that crap elsewhere. Batshit Crazy says, hey, here's $1. Thank you. God bless you. Jedi Boy Edits. Hi. Something like that. Hello, Jedi Boy. This is the podcast you're looking for. Welcome to the show. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Who are you, where you from, and what do you want to talk about? I can get down. Amanda says, hi, Batshit Crazy, and thank you, and hi, Jedi, welcome. Batshit Crazy says, it's kind of cold outside. Yes, it is. It's white. My ground is white. Yesterday, I had a T-shirt on all day. It was like 70 degrees. Yesterday. Today, ice on the ground. It's going to snow all night, I think. Jedi Boy Edits says, hi. Hi. How are you? So, why do chickens like grubs? Because they're greedy little bastards. That's why. Moving on. Chemtrail Warrior's here. She says, hey, y'all. Hey, Chemtrail Warrior. I seem to remember that rallying cry from my youth. Hey. Something like that. Who was that? Obi-Kaby. Man, I am old. That's just hitting me. Fat Albert, that's right. Amanda says hi, by the way. How are things up north? Up norther than me? I am enjoying this nice hot cup of coffee, brought to you by the people who provide coffee for the show. Thank you very much. Tonight's episode is brought to you by this hot cup of coffee. Don't you want to have a cup with me and talk about the world? If so, Go to the kitchen, pour yourself up a nice hot cup of coffee, and let's get this party rolling. If you don't have a cup, though, I strongly recommend you get one in the description below. Get the first one. It has this face on it. It is fantastic. It holds like a champion. It tastes great with coffee in it, and if you chuck it at somebody, it'll leave a mark when it hits them. It looks good on your coffee table, so get one while supplies last. Also, like, subscribe, share, support, join, and super chats are available in the chat box if you want to show a little love, throw a little ₛ my way, and you can do that right there. And also, if you want to have a place to hang out with everybody here outside of the YouTubeverse, outside of the show, you can do that by going to facebook.com/UntetheredLiveFamily. Facebook.com/UntetheredLiveFamily, all one word. It's a great place to share pictures, videos, pictures and chats, and also keep up with all things Untethered Live right there in one spot outside of YouTube. So go check that out, and I appreciate you showing up. Now, Dakota's here. Says, hi, friends. Hey, Dakota, what's up? I hope you're not freezing. Everyone else is. Chemtrail says, in Florida, they finally slapped a bill to stop chemtrails. Fantastic. Maybe the people in Florida will stop going crazy. That wouldn't be very good for the internet, but it'd be great for people in Florida. Dakota says, hi, Amanda. Delicious. I am freezing. I'm wrapped up. I got a jacket on. I got a blanket on my belly. I got a heater at my feet. I got a heater at my door. I'm toasty. Amanda says, now if Florida would stop meth trails, they'd be all right. Yeah. The methed up gators. You're going to have that there. You go to a trailer park there, you're in for a good time, smartass. You know how it is. John H. says, hi, everybody. I survived. All right, John. Way to go. Good on you for surviving. What did you survive? Was it rough? Dakota says hi, by the way. And Amanda says hi. What it is? You sissy, it's not cold. It's cold here. It's 30 degrees. That's cold. Man called me a sissy. I don't know how to feel about that. Have you seen my mustache? Amanda says, hi, what it is. Smiley face. And it's 23 degrees here, excuse me. 23 degrees. Batshit Crazy says, I rode a Vespa about 15 minutes. 35 degrees, rough and invigorating. Yeah, I used to do that every day on my Harley. Every day, all winter long. To and from work and anywhere else I needed to go. Freezing. It is invigorating, but it's not good for your fingers. That's why I bought a truck. I had to. Because I'm getting too old to drive around in the wintertime on a Harley. Chemtrail says, funny, Amanda. I know that the war on the border right now is going to stop meth trails and more. I don't think meth comes from the border. I think you have to plug up Miami before you stop that. What it is says it's going to -1 in the morning here. Wow. That is cold. I've been there before. Chemtrail says it's 26 on the Jersey Shore. Wow. There's 23 where I'm at, so pretty cold. Oh yeah. John says I did not spend the day on the toilet after those chilies. That's good. That is worth surviving. Man, you got to be careful when you eat things like that. Were they good though? Kraftas or kaftas. Is that how you say that? Kafta? Kafta? I don't know what it is, but it sounds hot. Amanda says, LOL, that's good, John. Batshit Crazy says, now they have heated grips, seats, vests, gaiters, socks, etc. Yep, I have all of that, and it does not help, I promise. It's 10 degrees in Indiana, says Bill. Wow, you win. You win. It's cold. What it is says, hello, Amanda, and to all. Live long and prosper. Right on. Crystal meth started in Eugene, Oregon, where I'm originally from. I think it probably started in Germany, where Hitler is from, but it may have started there on that side of the country. Yeah. Bill says it feels like -10. Well, it is cold outside. But what makes it so cold is all afternoon it's been raining ice, like shaves of ice, all afternoon. So the whole ground is covered with ice, and it's white. It looks like it snowed, but it wasn't snow, it was ice. And so we're literally sitting in a refrigerator right now. So 23 degrees feels very cold. Normally 23 isn't that bad, but it is right now. Because we're surrounded by ice. That means the moisture level is up. And you know how that goes. Nonetheless, it's going to get colder. We have a winter storm going on right now, and apparently it's crazy. That's what they say. My phone's been blowing up all day with warnings. Warning, it's going to get colder. Warning, it's going to get colder. Oh, Jesus. We were wrong about global warming. No, it didn't say that, but it should have. Anyway, Pat Shit says, I used to love cold. Done WTF that. Done with that. Yeah, I'm done with that too. And I like the cold weather. I like to wear a jacket and I like to snuggle up, but I don't like to be out in it. And I certainly don't like to be unprotected out in it, like on a Harley. And yes, I have heated gloves, the big expensive kind with the big battery packs, and it just don't help. It don't stay warm enough. I don't think they make a glove that can cut, 60 mile an hour shear when it's freezing. Bill says, didn't Hitler guys invent methadone and keep his soldiers going? It wasn't methadone, it was methamphetamines. Yes, they did invent it. Germany invented it. I don't know that Hitler invented it, but he was definitely hooked on it. They called it X something or other back then, but it was methamphetamines. It looked like Tums. It came in a little package like Tums does, and you just pull one off and pop it in your mouth and eat it. Zoom, zoom to the moon. I'd love to have some of that. Yes, I would. What it is it started by a China chemist, became real active in San Bernardino, California. Hell's Angels had a hand in it. P2P. P2P is something different. That's something else. I can't think. We'll be in and out, says Batshit Crazy. Well, I'm glad you're here, buddy. Thank you for the super chat, and I'll accommodate in any way I can. But in and out, be careful you don't go too fast or you'll prematurely leave. You know what I'm saying? Hog tranquilizers. Yeah. I'm an upper. I like to go up. The only exception to that is painkillers. And I have to be very cautious around those because I have that kind of personality. Anyway, John says, when you get to our age, Jake, put some oil on your joints in the cold, right? Some oil or some vinegar. My grandma used to do that, put vinegar on herself all the time. I always wondered why she smelled like vinegar and feet. But apparently her joints were fine. What it says, or end up stabbing the wrong hole, right? Sometimes that's beneficial. Sometimes. Very seldomly. Most of the time it's an argument, but occasionally it's a surprise. What are we talking about? Surprise! It's one of those nights, folks. I can feel it in my bones. It's going to be interesting. I have a twitchy halo around my headphones, and I don't like it, but I'm not going to mess with it because I'm not glutton for punishment. Amanda says, y'all so nasty. Well, you have to know what we're talking about to find out we're nasty. Moon River. Right on. Zip tape and duck ties, says Amanda. BDSM much? I think it's too late. Put that ball back in your mouth. I'll be there in a minute. What did he say? Anyway. It has been an eventful day. I've watched movies all day because no work, because it's cold outside. Go figure. And, just been thinking about chickens and grub worms. Gotta admire grub worm. The tenacity. Meanwhile, eggs are $8, and I say, chickens be damned. We don't need them. You prefer clothes pegs? I don't know what that means, but it doesn't sound inviting. Are you talking about clothespins? Like on the nipples? I think that's what you're doing. That's English for clothespins, right? If so, I understand totally. All right, now. It's starting to get hot in here. I feel tears welling up and pride in the backstretch. Heartaches coming to the inside. Anyway, what you guys want to talk about? Clothespins and clamps? Amanda says, I understand, John. I think she does. Gimps aren't supposed to speak. The safe word is banana. What it is clothespins on the nipples are titillating. Well, they're tit of something or other. Titillating. Ha ha. Yes. Tantalizing and titillating. And also painful. By the way, did you know that those little green lizards that run all over the place in Florida can do the same thing? They clamp on and stay clamped. I'm just saying, if you're into lizards. Chameleons. No, that's not it. The little green ones. They stay green. You know the ones. They're everywhere. They're tan in some parts of the world, but they're still little lizards. Very clampy. They don't have teeth, but they think they do. Gator clamps. Right on. I prefer sea clamps myself. What it is who needs a Prince Albert? Not me. Not me. I can't even fathom the idea of anybody that would want to do something like that. That's just, painful sounding. I don't understand why you would want to do that. Vice grips, might as well. Right on. Bill says, I use vice grips in my line of work. Me too. Amanda says, LOL, Bill. What line of work is that? Just need lizard. Right on. What it is, right on. Just need a lizard. Every now and then you'll get a lizard with an attitude, and it's quite fun. Mr. P, what's up, buddy? He says, hey, gang, much love. Can't stay the whole time this evening. Well, stay as long as you can, buddy. How you doing? Hope you're staying warm. Amanda says hi. It is cold outside. I totally get it. We're talking about nipple clamps. and other fun stuff. Lizards, chickens, whatnot. Doors and gates and drawbridges, mainly garage doors, says Bill. I got you. So I imagine you do use vice grips and clamps and everything else. The occasional portable drill. I am a jack of all trades. I do a little bit of everything. Well, what it is says, stay all night, stay a little longer. Might as well. Might as well have a good time while it's here. I'm having a good time. I hope you guys are. There's 36 people watching. There's only 6 likes. Come on, hit them like buttons, everybody. Help me get this video out to some people that want to see it. And also, VJ. Yeah. What it is I did. Thank you, what it is. Appreciate it. I would, but I don't have one. They don't let me like my own stuff. John says it's Amanda's fault. She started it. It usually is Amanda's fault. I blame her for pretty much everything. She can take it, though. She's tough. Makes a mean chicken and dumplings, too. That's what I had for dinner tonight. And spider bread. If you don't know what spider bread is, I recommend you move to the south immediately. Amanda says, tap that like with just a tip. Kevin Cox, what's up, brother? Kevin says, hey, what's up, Kev? You guys doing okay? Y'all staying warm down there in Florida? It's pretty chilly here. Amanda says, LOL, yep, I did it all. I did it all. It's my fault. Kevin says, hey, Amanda, what you doing, brother? Let me guess. Gators, gambling, bourbon, some of the above. I am at the ale house tonight, not Gators. Well, what got up here? Giddy up. 86 degrees last Saturday in Florida, says what it is. Yep. It was 75 degrees yesterday here, and now it's 23 degrees. Somebody's playing with the thermostat. Did you leave the refrigerator open again? I knew it was her fault. Amanda says them damn Yankees need to close the doors. I don't know if it's their fault. I think they're cold too. Kevin says, no bourbon tonight. We're having dirty martinis. Shaken, not stirred. 007. I hear you. I tried a martini once. It tasted like feet and olives. I just didn't like it. Feet and olives. Not my favorite flavor. Mr. P says, I'm getting old now. Oh, how I do remember nipple clamps fondly. My experimental year. Recall them with yearning. Oh, wow. Linda Davis is here. She says, hi, everybody. Happy hump day, Camel. Hey, Linda, how are you? Hope you're warm. Amanda says, hi, Linda, hun. And Mr. P, you calm yourself down. You calm your little ass down, sir. Getting wild up in here. Yeah, I like to get freaky every now and then myself. Every now and then I like to break out the saddle and the motor oil. Jumper cables. But, sometimes we got to calm down and be people. Not so tight, Mr. Gray. Linda says it's freezing 18 today. 18 degrees. Wow. I think Bill said it was 10. Was it Bill? I think it was Bill that said it was 10 degrees where he's at. It's too late to find it now. I think it was Bill. Bill or John or anything but Sue. I hate that name. What it is, what did the father buffalo say to his son when it dropped him off at school? Bisco. Oh, bison. 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 That's funny. What did the what do you get when you cross a drunk redneck and a parakeet? I don't know, but you better listen when he's talking. Bill says, "You lied. Sorry, it's 15. I lied. Sorry, it's 15 degrees. Oh, well, still, that's cold." Kevin says, "That is not making a good picture." Depends on how you like it there, Kev. It could be good. "15 degrees. 15, 18, and 23. Those are the low numbers. That's a good cross-section of the United States right there. 15, 18, 23. It's cold outside, folks. We got a badass winter storm barreling down on us. How about Elon and Trump? They's awesome, LOL. So far, it's been pretty exciting. It's like the left is losing their mind over the right doing what is legally their prerogative to do. And also has been done by many other presidents, not just these guys. Quite a few Democrat presidents have done it over the years, which is why they can't really do anything about it. It's actually kind of funny. The freaks come out at night. Yes, they do. What it is, yes, they do. I try to keep my freak flag suppressed, but every now and then it pops up for a little excitement. Amanda says, LOL, what it is, we must be the freaks. We are. This is the Freaks channel tonight on a Wednesday night. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 9 o'clock at night. Let's have fun. I want everybody to leave here panting tonight. Panting and perspiring. Having the vapors. That's what I want. And that way I can go to bed thinking I did something. What say you, folks? Kevin Cox says, it is very cold here and icy, 59 degrees. Brr. Ooh. It's too cold to get naked, says Amanda. Baby, it's cold outside. Never too cold to get gropey, though. And you know how it gets when it gets cold. You got to find somebody to grope on. Because it's better when it's cold. I don't know if you know this or not, but that's why there's so many Eskimos in the world. Because they got nothing to do and it gets really cold. Is that the politically correct term, Eskimo? I think it's Inuit. Linda says, it's never too cold for that, right? In fact, cold encourages it. John says, J.D. Vance handed Europe their ass in their mouth. Yeah, I heard about that. I haven't watched that video yet, but quite a lot of people have been up in arms about his speech there in Europe. Apparently, he laid it on them. And I can't wait to watch it. I just haven't got to it yet. Has hand warmers on and ready. Wow. That sounds like a threat. Don't threaten me, young lady. I'll start yelling snake in a minute. I have to do that at my age, but, you know. LOL, snake. Snake. It is a lovely day, though. I was out in it a couple times a day, and it's quite beautiful out there. All icy and mossy and messy. Bill says, I need a bigger house that's not collapsing Was in such a bad mood till you guys came on. Think a bunch. Well, you know what? It kind of sucks to have repairs to have to be done, especially if you don't feel like doing them. I know how that goes. I've got a bunch of them myself. But I tell you what, you just keep plucking away one little thing at a time, and eventually you'll get through it all. And we have faith in you. We know you can get it done, and your son can help you. Patty Donahue's here. She says, hello, all. Hello, Patty. Nice to see you. I hope you're staying warm up there in Tennessee, over there in Tennessee. Bill says, thanks a bunch, and the house ain't worth it. And I hear you. That's always the case, too. But it might not be worth it, but you got to have peace of mind while you're there. So, don't let it get so bad that you're being affected by it. What it is says, I let my dogs in and I feed them naked when it's cold at 3 a.m. Have some decency. Put some clothes on your dogs. Linda Davis says, you better warm those hands or else you will end up with a turtle. Bill says, too late. And Patty says, thanks, we had snow. We had ice, and it's supposed to snow, and it's probably snowing right now. I don't know. I hadn't been outside. But last time I looked outside, the ground was white from ice. Kevin Cox says, I hope J.D. Vance told those European women that if they shave, they will be more attractive and garner better men or women or both, depending on their appetite. Well, not all of them don't shave. Some of them do. John says, Kev, damn, man. That is kind of funny. But it is true also. Ladies, men aren't fond of the hairy armpits. I don't know what you guys are doing that here lately, but knock that off, okay? It's like a fashion thing that's happened in the last 15, 20 years. Women are just running around all willy-nilly with their hair all out like buckwheat. Come on now. We don't even like it when we do it. Kevin says, be careful, dogs are known to bite, and they may mistake something for food. Yeah, while you're feeding your dogs naked, be careful you ain't ℓ𝕉𝕠𝕉𝕠𝕉𝕠 because you might be a chew toy. That wouldn't be funny. I mean, it'd be hilarious from over here, but it wouldn't be funny for you. What it is like the opening ceremony at the Olympics. Yeah, that was a sight to behold, wasn't it? I think in the old days they used to have a circus attraction called the Bearded Lady. It was very similar to that act. I think that's where they went. Because you don't see that at the circus anymore. Now you see Tina, who works at the booth. She just has a mustache. It's okay. Nothing wrong with a hairy chest on a woman. Joking. Well, if you're a caveman, true. But I don't live in a cave, and I want my woman smooth and silky and soft and lovey and quiet. Sorry. And in return, I give her stoicism, which is a very, very attractive male feature. What it is the bearded freak trying to influence who? Right? Amanda says, well, you got all but one of those. I know. Kevin says, Kalua's favorite chew toy is April. Is that why I haven't heard from her in a while? Has she been chewed up? Amanda says, LOL, Kevin. That's your favorite chew toy, too, don't lie. every now and then I just bite Amanda. She freaks out about it a little bit, but she's grown to like it, I think. You just got to bite every now and then. You know. It's a lovey thing. It's not mean. She complains about the bruises, but I think she's into it. We'll see. I'll keep you posted. Small, soft, frozen pellets. Grape. Groupel. What is Groupel? Small, soft, frozen pellets. Groupel. Interesting. Kevin says, how about on Saturday you do a rundown of the executive orders by our commander-in-chief, El Trumpo? I'd be glad to. That sounds like just the kind of thing I'd do. I was thinking about reading off the crazy things that they found when they audited the IRS. I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but there's something like 250 people in America that are over 250 years old, and there's like 3 people that are over 350 years old drawing Social Security. Anyway, I thought you'd like to hear that. It is true, apparently. Linda says, quiet is not part of my personality. Right on. I hear you. What it is my Indian given name is Three Tails in the Sand. Mine is Tonto. Anyway, John says, my new girlfriend, not hairy under the arms, but she's half Italian. Nice. Yeah, if she was hairy under the arms, you ought to buy her a razor for her birthday or something. Yeah. Hint, hint. Shave your underarms. Kevin says, I do like to bite April. Yeah, see, it's a thing. It really is. It's not just me. And if you don't know about it, you should try it. Just walk up to your significant other and nibble a little and see what happens. Just on the shoulder. Just take a bite. You'll see. Things happen after that. Amanda says, mine either, Linda. I definitely speak my mind. And your tongue and your lungs. And half the room and all the oxygen. Yes. Linda says, in fact, if I get quiet, it's time to run. I'm the same way. I don't get loud when I get angry. I get quiet. I get loud when I'm passionate, but I don't get loud when I'm angry. When I'm angry, I stop talking. That's when it's bad. It's a bad moment now. Patty says, I heard that. Right on. Amanda says, I hear you there, Linda. Patty says, it's amazing to watch that group. It's amazing to watch what that group is finding, Doge. Yes, it is. They are finding some interesting things. It's kind of scary that we've allowed this to go on for so long and nobody has said a word about it until now. But I'm actually grateful that the adults are standing up in the room and telling the children to sit down and shut up for once. That's very refreshing. And also, if you watch like the press briefings and stuff, they're really hammering them on that. Like, this is reality. We're not playing your stupid game anymore, so stop saying that. If you don't want to call it the Gulf of America, that's your business, but you don't get to report on what's happening here because it is the Gulf of America. It's been changed in the National Registry. It's been changed by Google. It's been changed by Apple. You're the only one that's refusing to call it that, so you don't get to be here anymore, AP. I like that. I say go get 'em, says Patty. Absolutely. And Kevin says, I am having pot stickers as an appetizer and the pork osso buco with the vegetable medley. The use of the word medley adds an extra buck because that means you're mixing 3 things together or 2 things together. Medley. I don't know what any of those words are. I don't know what a pot sticker is, and I don't know what a osso buco is. But it sounds like the back end of a pig. Am I wrong? John says, not in Britain yet. Right on. What it is gives a new meaning to the word bush. Yep. You got to watch those bushes, man. Things live in bushes. Think about that. You ever heard the expression, 2 birds is worth 1 in the bush? 2 birds in the hand is worth 1 in the bush. Think about what's in that bush. Amanda says, Jake had chicken and dumplings with spider bread. I did. And it was delicious. And it was inspired by Linda. Because she said she had chicken and dumplings, and I just wouldn't stand for that. So now I've had chicken and dumplings. So, Kevin says, I have a lake behind my office and want it changed to the Gulf of Kevin. I think we can work that out. Batshit Crazy says, various automobile manufacturers having massive recalls. Japanese as well. Right on. Probably because they're garbage. Bill says, I love Bush Light. Bush. Taste the rainbow or something. I forget what it is. Anyway, Patty says, I am so glad someone in charge thinks like I do about the money. Me too. It's fascinating to watch these people come unglued about it. People that shouldn't be coming unglued about it. People that really don't have anything to do with it, unless you count in the fact that they're a member of a cult, and that cult has been profiting off of the country for years now, decades even, and now they're not. That's where you start to see who all the people really are, who are really in charge. The people who have been making the money. Amanda says, yep, inspired by Linda, thanks. Batshit Crazy says, Lake Kevster. Yeah. What it is says, what kind of spiders do you put in your spider bread? The kind with the long legs? And grind them up like powder? No, it's cornbread, but you make the cornmeal solution thinner, and then you fry it in a frying pan and let it spread out. So it's kind of like real thin cornbread, and it's crunchy and crumbly. It's perfect for soups. Try it. Cornmeal, a little salt, and a little water. Mix it till it's thick, and dip it out with a spoon and put it in hot grease, and you got cornbread. Make it thin and dip it out with a big spoon into the middle of a pan until it spreads out to the bottom of the pan, and you got spider bread. That's how that works. Try it. It's delicious. Just cornmeal and salt is all you need. Bill says, sounds amazing. Some soup beans. Right on. It does sound amazing with soup beans, and it is. It goes great with black-eyed peas. Goes great with pretty much any kind of soup. Butter beans, anything like that. Chili, anything. You name it. It's great. Amanda says, white spider is what it is. And Kevin says, thank you, batshit crazy. Bill says, I wish I didn't. Maybe if I didn't drink 2 gallons a night, my house might not be falling over. Well, there is that. You do have to be on it. I wish I could help you with that, buddy. That's a rough one. What it is what is spider bread? Cornbread. Thin cornbread. Thin, crunchy cornbread. It's cornmeal fried thin, says Amanda. Bill Bennett says, sounds amazing with some soup beans. Yes. And Amanda says, yes, Bill. Batshit Crazy says, hoe cakes, awesome. Hoe cakes are awesome, and that's flour, not cornmeal. And you make that just like a pancake. You mix your flour and water and a little salt, and then you fry it in butter in a frying pan and make you a nice thick hoe cake with it. Use self-rising flour, and it's delicious. And I champion those dinners. I grew up eating that stuff. John says, I had chicken and bacon pizza. Bleh. And Kevin says, sports update, AME is tied with Leo 1-1 in soccer. I have no idea who they are, but it is on, whatever that is. Oh, but it is on at the Ale House. Jake, pray that MLB baseball starts soon. Lord, please let MLB baseball start soon. In Jesus' name, amen. Linda Davis says, Amanda, send me the recipe. My kids love cornbread. It's very easy. Just take you a bowl, put you about maybe a half a cup of cornmeal in it. Just fill the bottom of the bowl with it, and then add a little bit of water and stir until it's thick, like batter. You want to be able to scoop it out. You don't want it so thin that you can't scoop it out. And then salt to your taste. You want to put a little salt in there because it needs to be a little salty. And then get you a iron skillet and put about that much grease in the bottom of it and get it hot. And when it's good and hot, take you a big spoon and dip out and dip it in one dip, like a dollop in the grease, and do 2 or 3 or 4 of them. And you got cornbread. They'll start floating when they're done. Just flip them over and then serve them. They're delicious. That's it. Pretty easy. But you want it like the consistency of like a pancake batter. So just add enough water to get that little nice thick, And the more you need, the more you make. Amanda says, Linda, it's just cornmeal fried and the consistency of cake batter or cornbread. A little thinner for spider bread, yes. And I would recommend using Abbott's cornmeal. There is a difference in cornmeals. Use Abbott's. Or if you got, Dixie King? If you got that, use that. Batshit Crazy says, college baseball ongoing, underrated. Right on. Some folks sweeten the batters. Yeah, that's for a different thing, though. You can make hush puppies the same way, but you put a little sugar in that. It's basically like making hush puppies, only it's flatter. Make it like the shape of your spoon. Is your noise suppressor on? Yes, I believe it is. Oh, look. No, it is not. Thank you. Could you hear my heater and my breathing? Sorry. I must have had it off when I played guitar last. I apologize. I'm a heavy breather because I've been a heavy smoker all my life, and I also sing for a living, so I'm used to sucking in a lot of air. Amanda says, I heard the sprayer and the ice hitting the window. Oh, you could hear the ice hitting the window? I hear you. What? Oh, the sprayer. I got you. Linda says, I like that I don't need to use eggs, right? Amen to that. What an ear, says Batshit Crazy. Yes, you can hear it's good. She's keeping me on track. What it is you don't put sugar in cornbread. That's called cake cornbread. It doesn't have sugar in it. Yeah, I don't like the cakey cornbread, the kind that they make in the pan. I don't like that. It's not my thing. The only time I'll eat that is with butter beans. That's all right. But as a general rule, I like my cornbread made with cornmeal and fried. And when you bite into it, you'll understand why. It's delicious. Amanda says, right, Linda? Damn those eggs. Chickens are crazy. How dare they price gouge us like that? I think we ought to go on a chicken strike. Hell no, we won't go. Hell no, we won't go. Grupple ice pellets. Batshit crazy. What is a grupple? I don't know what that is, batshit crazy. But it sounds pellety. Rabbits do a thing similar to that, but it's not made out of ice. Comes from one, though. Anyway. God, it's 9:30 already. Hard to believe that. John says, I got loads of eggs. 30 for $2 here in Britain. Wow. Really? Are you buying them from somebody, or is that how much they cost in Britain? Because they cost like $8 right here now at the dollar store. I don't know how much they are in the grocery store. I remember we get a dozen of eggs for 50 cents. Batshit Crazy says Mexican style charro beans, slow cooked in clay. Wow, sounds good. Amanda says it's $9 a dozen here. It's like $8.60, something like that. Store. Oh, you bought them at the store. Okay. Wow. Two lira? Is that what? 2 pounds. 2 pounds. What's that in dollars? That's like what? What, a pound is like $1.30. Is that right? Something like that. I don't know. I'm not real good on the exchange rate. Bill Bennett says, all around me here in India at the Ohio border, eggs for sale, $3, local, and a lot safer homegrown. I agree. And there are places around here that sell eggs, but we kind of got to do it like a drug deal, you know. I put some money in a brown paper bag and drop it off at a certain location and then back away and come back 30 minutes later, and there may or may not be a box full of what we're going to call chicken seeds laying on the ground in exchange. And we have to use code words and things like that. It's pretty scary, but, you know, we'll get there. We're working on a black market for the eggs. Fab Daddy says, happy hump day. What's up, Fab? Good to see you, my friend. And Amanda says, hi, Fab. Batshit Crazy says, cheaper at Costco, Sam's. We get 18 eggs minimum. Right on. Amanda says 2 pounds is $2.52. Okay. So $2.52 for a dozen eggs is not bad at all. It is not that here. It's coming down soon. Write it out, says Patty. I understand. It takes time to correct the mistakes that got it there. I get that. And I also get that they killed off a lot of chickens for no reason at all. And that's what one of the reasons that the price skyrocketed. Why they did that, I'm not sure. But they say it has to do with bird flu, but I don't know how you could guarantee all those chickens had bird flu. And also, it's just a flu. They'd get over it. Have you ever had the flu? I've had the flu, and I got over it. My offspring don't need to be killed because I had the flu. So I'm not sure I understand that one. But if that's what they say it is, and I'm sure that has something to do with it. But nonetheless, eggs got really expensive very fast. And also, chicken is expensive right now. Don't go buy a chicken sandwich. It's ridiculous. I think a couple months ago, I bought a chicken sandwich, and it cost me $13. It's ridiculous. And it wasn't even a good chicken sandwich. Patty says, they say COVID also, and we know how that went. Roll with it. I agree, sister. John says, they say in bird flu, it's like AIDS for a chicken. Magic Johnson is doing all right. $3 a pound for chicken, says Amanda. Wow. That's crazy. Dark meat. It's $25 a pound for white meat, but that's because they're racist. Oh. Hey, here's the thing you guys haven't heard in a while. This is for you.
Moonlit skies and fireworks. People laugh, people flirt all night long. But I just stay.
Diego.
So I drove down to the local bar where people come in their fancy cars to play their games. but I just stare. Then I saw you sitting there, all alone in that empty chair right next to you. I fell in love, oh baby. You looked down and you took my hand. You said, boy, I hope you understand that I'm not a girl that needs a man. I got my life and all my plans, and if you were there, you'd just be in my way. I'd give you everything but just one kiss, and I don't care what you say. I fell in love with you anyway. Oh, Elizabeth, you take my breath away. At that bar where we first met, you smiled at me and my palms got wet, and you just looked away. But I just stared. You said, been in love and it never works. I always end up getting hurt, and I ain't doing that no more. There ain't no way. Oh no, 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 no. You stood up to say goodbye, grabbed your hand with a tear in my eye, and I just walked away. But you just stayed. But you looked down and you took my hand and said, boy, I hope you understand that I'm not a girl that needs a man. I got my life and all my plans, and if you were there, you'd just be in my way. Girl, it ain't gotta be like this. I'd give you everything but just one kiss, and I don't care what you say. I fell in love with you anyway. Oh, Elizabeth, you take my breath away.
Alrighty then. That's Elizabeth for you guys and your listening pleasure. I appreciate you. Diego's here. He says, hello. What's up, Diego? Good to see you. Patty says, pray over that mess and enjoy. I agree. Bill says, you can buy 3 or 4 baby chickens at Tractor Supply for $20. Yeah, but if you buy stuff from Tractor Supply, you support their woke nonsense, and I don't do that. So I stay away from that store. Linda says, Elizabeth, heart, heart, heart. Thank you. I appreciate you too. Diego says, I'm feeling a lot of peace now. Thanks to you, Jake. Prayers. God has put you in my way. Well, I hope so, Diego, and God bless you. I hope you're feeling better, and I hope that peace abounds in your life. I really do. Amanda says, heart, 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 heart. And hi, Diego. And Patty says, music is America's hoodie. I think that's what she's saying. April Rains here. She says, hello, everyone. Good to see y'all. Much love, heart. Hey, April. Nice to see you, sweetheart. Glad you could drop in. Bill Bennett says, he put peeps in the way when needed and for a reason. I agree with that 100%. Batshit Crazy says, frozen leg quartz, 45 cents a pound, 2020. Now, 69. Yeah, I don't know what any of that means. Abel says, I came at the right time. Yay. Yes, you did. Just in time. Just in time to...
DJ, now I lay me down to sleep. Pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I die before I wake.
That's me.
DJ,
my theme song.
My best friend, right through it
I've been a good doggy.
DJ,
come on now.
if I die before I wake.
DJ. All right. That's enough of that. Amanda says, hi, April. Linda Davis says, hi, beautiful April heart. Aw. April says, much love, Jake and Amanda. Kevin, I'm coming. I'm coming. Love. I'll have what she's having. Amanda says, I'd give you everything for just one kiss. Mwah. Nice. And Patty says, Miss April, peace. And Amanda says, I fell in love with you anyway. Hearts singing along. Batshit Crazy says, nice job, sir. Thank you, Batshit. I appreciate it. That is one of my songs, and you can download the whole album if you haven't done so already. Let me give you guys a gift. I'll do this just for you, okay? Just one time. Don't say I never gave you nothing. This is just from me to you because I love you. If I can figure it out. Hang on. Here we go. If you'll look in the chat, I'm going to pin this at the top of the chat. Pow. Let me name it so you know what it is. There. If you'll go to that, it's pinned at the top of the chat there. If you'll go to that link, open the link and click the three dots and click the link that comes up below it, that'll take you to my Google Drive, and you can download that entire album for free. The only thing I ask in return is that if you download that album, that you share it with somebody else. You let somebody else hear the music with you. That's the way we're doing this. It's free. It's yours. Costs you nothing. There's no viruses or anything like that. There's no sales pitch. There's no nothing. Just music and a couple of pictures. That's it. And it's yours. So go have it and enjoy. Share it with somebody. If you hadn't got it already, go get it while supplies lasts. April says, hi, Linda, heart, heart, smiley face. Lovely Patty, heart, heart. Bill says, Untethered Live family is awesome. Thank you, Bill. You're awesome. Have you done 7 Spanish angels? There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. Yeah, I like that song. Thanks, Batshit. That's a good song. They were praying, please forgive me in the valley of the gun. Well, well, well. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. It's a good song. Appreciate it. Amanda says, oh, no, 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 no. Nice. Heart. April says, hearts and music. Linda says, oh, no, 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 no. Amanda says, nice, Linda. Batshit says, FWW. Toronto plans wreck. WTF. I don't know what that means. Amanda says, LOL Jake with his cool man shades on, and your chat's about to jump. Hold on. An arm propped up on his belly. Well, they're universal shades. Women can wear them too. But they are nice, aren't they? Patty says, looking at Miss Amanda. Fab Daddy says, those are wavy hands, not clappy hands, from what I understand. Thanks, Fab. Kevin says, hey, Diego. And April says, woohoo. I think that's sign language for something. Stop in the name of turkeys. Something like that. Amanda says, aw, Patty. Amy Elizabeth is here. She says, howdy. Hey, Amy, I hope you're doing well and staying warm. April says, hi, Diego, love. Heart. And Amanda says, hi, Amy. And what it is says, oh, Elizabeth, put your war paint away. I like it. Instead of you take my breath away, put your war paint away. It's nice. It works. April says, good to see you too, loves. Amy Elizabeth says, like, shared, and invited some friends. Thank you, Amy. Batshit says, chicken leg quarts. Oh, chicken leg quarters. Got it. Got it. Understand. Amanda says, thanks, Amy. And John says, that's a nice song, Jake. Thank you, John. If you would like to download it, it's yours for free. Just follow that link I put in the chat. Go get it. Go listen to some of the other stuff I've recorded. Amanda says, LOL, he's been a good something. What you trying to say there? Fab Daddy says, I swear in that feed Jake song I hear, beat Jake. Beat Jake. Well, you can beat me if you'll pay my accountant. I'll take it. Kevin Cox says, it is so good to see you back, Diego. Yes, it is. Nice having you back there, Diego. We missed you, sir. Amanda says, LOL, Fab. April says, nice. Kevin says, sometimes when I am really hungry, I do wear war paint when I'm about to eat. John says, downloaded about 2 months ago. Excellent. Thank you, sir. April says, LOL, Kevin. And hi, hun. Amanda says, accountant. Super chat. Gotcha. This cup of coffee sure got empty fast. I don't see any holes in it. That's weird. April says, John, good to see you, love. It's nice all of you guys are here. Amanda says, hold on a minute. Hold on. I'm coming. Hold on. Yeah. Nice. That's a good song, too. John says, hiya, April. Good to see you as well. Or, good to see you as well. Are you swollen? Are you a swollen? Oh, as well. I see. I see how that is. I swell sometimes, too. That's why God made Ben gay. Old man fingers. Half of them are numb. I can't feel any of them anymore. It's one of those things when you get old, stuff goes bad on you. It's snowing again. Yay. Not, says Amy. Well, I think it's finally snowing here. It's been sleeting all day. Ice. It's an inch of ice on the ground, but it's all ice. It's not snow. And Amanda went out. She said, it's snow. And I was like, that's not snow. She said, yeah, it is. It's white. That's not snow. Pick it up. She picked up a handful of ice. It's ice. April says, it's been raining here most of the day. Hi, Amy. Much love. Yeah, it's been raining here, too, but it's been raining ice, not water. Thank you. And now I think it's finally starting to snow. We should have a nice coverage tomorrow morning. Might go out and make some, I've been thinking about making some snow ice cream. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Patty says, where are you, Amy Elizabeth? Amy says, it's not good for my congestion. Oh, I can imagine. You need to get you one of those vaporizers and run it in your house. Or put a pot of boiling water on the stove and just keep it steaming. Not boiling, but steaming. That'll help with your congestion. Amy says, I'm in South Central Indiana. Snowing there, huh? Wow, says April. Yeah, it's cold up here. It's 22 degrees. John says, chucking it down with rain here, warmed up. Nice. April says, y'all stay warm. I'm trying. I got 2 heaters going right now, and I've got a blanket and a jacket on, so I'm trying to stay warm. Amanda says, ice, snow, it's all white, LOL. True. Kevin says, I've lived through many ice storms in hot Atlanta. They are not fun, and you lose electricity for days. So far, knock on wood, we hadn't lost electricity. However, yesterday or day before yesterday, Monday, we had no internet all day because the wind was blowing. So, and it was like 6:30 in the afternoon before they got the internet fixed. I don't know what the wind did to it, but I shudder to think what a rainstorm might do if the wind could knock it out. What it is that like it's all pink? Yeah, technically it is. Amanda says, looks the same to a Florida girl. Thank you. Look at that. My coffee cup is completely full again. That's love. Oh, what's love got to do with it? Oh. Everything. Delicious. Kevin Cox says, go grown Amanda. Is that go grown Amanda or go grown Amanda? Because those are two very different things. April says, hi, what it is? Good to see ya. Kevin Cox says, Florida grown Amanda. Got it. Flow grown Amanda. Understood. Amanda says, that's right, Kevin. Patty says, temp here is 22 in wee hours. Yep, that's what it is here too, 22 degrees. So we're in the same area, Patty, just separated by some miles. You're in Tennessee and I'm in North Carolina, but we're in the same area. Same latitude. Florida grown, says Amanda. What it is says, same here, April. April says, gotcha. Thumbs up and smiley face. Jake is Juanita grown, LOL. Well, I did live in Juanita as a child. This is true. I lived there for about 2 years, I think. It wasn't the Juanita that's there now. I can promise you that. Over the mountain, Jake, says Patty. Right? Over the mountain and through the hills. Look out, Tummy, here it comes. Hang on, I'm stuck in my jacket. That's hard to do in front of a microphone with wires hanging off of you. Amy says it was single-digit temperatures in the morning here, high of 20. Wow. April says, LOL, no, he's not, Kevin. So, Amanda says, take it all off. No. You have to pay for that. That's a membership territory there, buddy. And April says, you're not that, Jake. I know. Patty says, through the hollow. Over the hills, through the hollows. The holler. If you're from where I'm from, it's a holler. April says, LOL. Kevin Cox says, so everyone knows if the world had a butthole, it would be Juanita, Florida. I concur, Doctor. Amy says, pray God gives me the strength to quit smoking. I'm wearing a patch. I only smoke 3 cigarettes all day. You go, girl. God bless you, and I hope you can do it. I strongly recommend you invest in one of these. It's a little expensive, but I promise you it will curb the craving of cigarettes, and it's nowhere near as bad for you. April says, Kevin, you would know, LOL. What it is says 6 degrees here right now in northwest Arkansas. I've been in northwest Arkansas before. I wonder what part you're in. I was right over the line from Kansas City. Kansas City has 2 sides. Kansas City, Kansas, Kansas City, Arkansas. And then the next town over is where I was at. Amanda says, I am a member. A special member. Yeah. A penis. What? Pianist. Amanda says, LOL, Kevin. What it is says, let's bleach it. Juanita, the butthole of America. Yeah, that would make it better for sure. John says, Amy, fantastic. Kevin says, it has gone down to 57 degrees here. Help. 57 whole degrees. It's that in my bathroom right now. Amanda says, LOL, Kevin. Bill Bennett says, thank you, Jake. God bless you all. See you next time. God willing, much love. Thank you, Bill. John H. has been a member for 3 months now. He says, I love you all, family. Heart, heart, heart. John, thank you for renewing. I appreciate you, sir. What it is says Springdale, Arkansas. I got you. That's a pretty nice place. I was amazed at the way things are in Arkansas. It's very slow compared to where I'm at. I loved it. Amanda says, good night, Bill. And Amanda says, woohoo, congrats, John. Amen. Kevin Cox says, April and I spent almost 1 minute in Arkansas. Wow. A whole minute? Amy says, try living in an RV in single-digit temperatures, but the rest of the year, it's beautiful out here by the lake. You live in an RV down by the river? Well, please stay wrapped up and stay warm. Patty says, Amy Elizabeth, when you do quit smoking, you're going to be appalled that you did not do it earlier because it is all a trick. I know from experience. Right on. April hit me with a $9.99 super chat. Thank you, April. I appreciate that very much. God bless you. Thank you. Amy Elizabeth says, I'm a step above a van down by the river. I'm in an RV by the lake. Got it. Well, there's nothing wrong with that, honey. I've done that before myself. I've lived in a tent down by the, you know what. Amanda says, thanks, April. I appreciate it. Yes. And much love, says April, Jake. Much love, Jake, says April. Thank you. Amy says, cheap living. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Believe me, if I didn't own my house, I would be living in a van down by the river. For sure. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I got really lucky. When you are rolling doobies in an RV down by the lake, yeah, that happens. Amy says, that's what it is, says. Amy says, the rent in town is 3 times what my lot rent is. I know, right? You got to be careful in those days. Now property taxes and things have gone so high, it's almost impossible to just live. Just having a rent situation is really difficult. So my hat goes off to everybody that can actually pull that off. Like I said, I got really lucky and I own my home. But if I didn't, I would not be a homed person. I'm sure I'd be homeless. It's a college town and the parents will pay the outrageous rent. Right? I live in a college town too, or adjacent to one. I live next to Greenville, North Carolina, which is ECU. And believe me, I know about those high prices. And those crazy parents that spend ridiculous amounts of money on kids. Lord knows I play enough frat houses. I could probably just live in frat houses, just go from couch to couch. They all know me quite well. John says, I grew up in a gypsy caravan. Did you fight a lot? Did you have a friend you couldn't understand when he talked? Patty says, cheap living is good living. If ever in Tennessee, come and park a spell. Right on. Well, thank you for that offer, Patty. What it is says, landlords should be ashamed, as they should. Yes, they should. It seems like it's impossible to find a decent, cheap place to live. I used to be able to rent a house like a trailer for $100 a month, $200 a month, all day long, with no money down. Just walk up and talk my way into it. You just about can't do that anymore. Likewise with cars. I've never not had a car. If I wanted a car, I'd just go get one. You know, they're out there. Just go find one and talk your way into it. A couple bucks here and there, get it done. You can't wheel and deal anymore. I got so lucky with my truck. Amanda actually found it, so I really can't take credit for it, but I did insist on the price. But my truck is very nice. I mean, it's a 99, so it's a little old, but it's very nice. Very, very clean, very well taken care of, very new looking. I paid $1,100 for it. $1,100. The blue book is $2,500. Just got lucky. But I used to do that every day. This was a stroke of luck. This was not skill at all. This was a luck. And John says, a lot of bare knuckle fighting, right on. I think I saw that movie. Linda says, I'm back. My hubby called to say goodnight. I miss that man. Aw, we miss him for you. Hope he's doing well. Did you tell him we said hello? Amanda says, yes, I wheeled and sealed the hell out of that truck. Wheeled and dealed the hell out of that truck. Yep, yeah, you did. What it is cha-ching. I know, right? I totally stole that truck. Great deal. What's a luck stroke like? Like that. You get something you know you don't deserve, but you get it anyway. That's a stroke of luck. Amy says, I miss my husband too, Linda. At least you can call yours. You can call yours too. He won't pick up, but you can call him. I promise he's hearing you, though. That's sad. I'm sorry. April says, great job, Amanda. She did a good job. I told her, find me a truck. She found me one. And I gave her the parameters. I want it for this price, and I don't want to spend a penny more. She went out and got it. That's the way you do it. Patty said, my husband died as well, Amy Elizabeth. I get it. Yeah, that's rough, ladies. I'm so sorry. If it's any consolation at all, we're here for you, but I understand the pain you must be going through. I've never lost a loved one like that, like a spouse, but I did lose my mom, and my mom was my best friend and the only person in the world that could handle all of this. So that was quite a loss, and I do understand what loss feels like, so I'm with you. Amanda says, thanks, April. What it is says, you're not alone. We're here. That's right. We all got your back, Amy and Patty, and anybody else who needs it. And this is a good group of people to lean on, too, because we all love you. Linda says, oh, Amy, I'm sorry. I know I should appreciate that fact, and thank you for putting that into perspective for me. Amen, sister. All right, boys and girls. It is 10 o'clock, so won't you fine folks do me a favor, please, and hit that subscribe button, press the bell icon so you get notifications when I'm going to be online. Smash that like button. Share this video with somebody you love. Better yet, share it with somebody you don't love. Bring them into our family. Make them part of the fold. Be part of their solutions, not part of their problems. Leave comments down below. Let me know what you're thinking about. Question me, curse me, bless me, challenge me, front me, inform me, drink my Kool-Aid. Make your own Kool-Aid as long as you think you're critical. That's what I want. Critical thought coming from that brain of yours. And hey, if you like what you hear and you want to hear more of it, if you want to help us get out there, you could support the channel in some way. Consider joining the channel. Get that J tag. Put the name in green and put that nice badge by your name and make you stand out, make you seem important in the crowd, because you will be. You'll be part of the team then. Or you can throw a super chat in the chat box. I appreciate that too. Get yourself a t-shirt down below. Whatever you want to do. But if you want to help out in a substantial way, if you really want to push, you can go to paypal.me/jakejohnsonband, or if you are a Cash App user, $JakeJohnsonBand. Every little bit helps. It is a win-win. It's a blessing for me, and it is a blessing for you too, because God notices these things. Now, I'll do everything in my power to be worthy of that support. As always, I'll answer all your questions and comments as I do right now. Okay. What it is says, put another log on the fire. Bake me up another pot of beans. Chop the wood and get the kitchen ready. And tell me why you're always talking about leaving me. Amanda says, good night. I'll see you Friday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on Untethered Live for a chill stream. Stay warm, y'all. Patty says, my Father in heaven is what I focus on now, and all heading there. Amen. Linda says, good night all. See you Friday, heart. Good night, Linda, sweet dear. April says, where's Dana been? Well, she was here for a while, but I think I pissed her off the other night. So we'll see. We'll see if she returns. I think she thinks I'm full of hot air. We'll see. But I can back up what I said. Anyway, April says, I love you all. God bless us all. Amen to that. And Amanda says, nice what it is. I'd love a fireplace. It's so romantic and peaceful. For you, maybe. I'm the one that has to chop the wood, so no. Electric heaters for you. John says, good night, everyone. Bless you all. Go with love in your heart. Amen. Vaya con Dios. Patty says, thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all. Well, we appreciate you too, Patty. And God bless you. And God bless you too, Amy. We're with you and we love you. And I'm going to see you guys Friday night. I'll be here with bells on. You guys come see me. Amy says, how did you make her mad? I made a statement that she disagreed with, and then I held my ground on it. I was talking about, let's see if I can remember how this went. I made a comment about the 12 tribes. Or somebody asked me about the 12 tribes of Israel, and I made a comment stating that nobody really knew where they were because we've all been doing so much breeding and moving around that really the only way that you could even kind of come close to figuring it out would be by using etymology. You could look for clues in words because words have meanings and words are traced back through time, and you can find, like, for example, Russia, which is named after a guy named Rus who came from Scotland, who by way of that tribe was involved with such and such. It goes back to Edom. If you keep tracing it back, it goes all the way back to Edom. The word red for the name Rus is a clue to the origin of that species. Now, that is called etymology, where you take a word and then find the origin or the root word and then figure out what it means and then use the meaning to place it in a situation or a variety of information to glean other information from it. That's what I was talking about, but I didn't paint the picture completely, and she came back with a textbook version of how Russia was founded, because I said the guy who founded Russia, named Roosh, from Scotland. She says he's not from Scotland, but he is from that part of Europe, from Scotland. If you go look at pictures of where he came from, it's even in that direction. You could see Scotland right there, so it's not that far-fetched. But then she said it didn't mean red and that I was wrong and this and that. But I wasn't wrong. My point is the etymology is the only way to find clues as to where the 12 tribes are. That's what I meant. If I misstated anything, that wasn't the point. The point was what I was trying to make. Anyway, we got in a little argument about it, and I think she's mad at me. We'll see. I don't know. But I love her, and she's a very smart lady, and I hope that she don't stay mad at me. But I'm not full of hot air. I just talk a lot. Lukewarm air, maybe. Patty says, ugh, you're no fun, LOL. Who's no fun? Kevin Cox says, good night, brother. Patty says, message restricted. Who said I'm no fun? Why? Oh. Amy Elizabeth says, oh, facts. Yeah, some people don't like them. Gotcha. Right. Yeah. So, and Dana is so mature, she will be back, I believe. I believe she will be too. I hope she's not actually angry at me. It's a silly thing to be angry about, but she is very passionate about words, and she doesn't like it when I generalize. And I am guilty of that. I do grab thoughts out of the thin air and put them all together and then say something when I don't clearly, delineate how I came to that conclusion. I do that a lot, but I assume it's because you guys trust me enough to know that I know what I'm talking about, so you just trust that I did the work. But maybe I should work harder to parse out and show how I come to conclusions. Maxine Waters is crazy at 86 years old. This is crazy. She needs to be gone, says what it is. I agree with you. I think that woman is a troublemaker. I agree. April says, oh, she'll be back. We love her, and I love you, Jake. Oh, I love you too, April. Thank you. Edification is her gift. Yes, it is. Patty. And Linda says her grandfather is not doing well, so she may be dealing with that. Maybe, and let's all say a prayer for her and her grandfather, because I'm sure they need it. And, regardless of whether she's mad at me or not, she's still part of the family, and we can live with that. So, anyway. I love you guys. I'm going to go to bed now. Have a great night. God bless you all. And thank you for the super chats, and thank you for the love, and thank you for the conversation, and thank you for listening to my music. And go download that while you can. And John says, prayers, Dana. And Amy says, good night. Good night, Amy. I hope you sleep well in your RV down by the lake. Stay wrapped up. I love you guys. Thanks for watching.